Hey everyone, some people ask me how do I make buttons in Canvas. Some of you probably already figured this out, but it is kind of like a different thing for those of us learning to move from Google to Canvas. So I wanted to show that today. If you're at a home page or if you've already worked on pages, or if you need to go find a video to show you how to do that before you do this. But if you're already comfortable with pages, you can go to your page and click on Edit in the top right-hand corner of your page. And you can open your page. As you see, mine have all of these different buttons for students to access grades, syllabus, start here, textbook, for them to access our Google Meets, which a lot of us, we want to have our Google Meet link visible for our students. I even have a Google Meet link available for my office hours. If I want to add another button to my list of buttons, I just click like it's a text. I'm going to click next to it. I always put a one good hard space between the two or skip over. Then if I'm using the new rich content editor, which can be activated underneath the settings, and if you need help with that, give me a quick phone call. You just go under settings and then slide that little button over on the features. Slide a little button over for RCE. Um, it's the new RCE, rich content editor, which is what I'm using right now. The buttons just look a little bit different. You'll need to find the insert image button, and you're going to go to upload an image. And you're just going to hang out right here. In Google Slides, you can create buttons that are really nice, very pretty buttons. And let's say I wanted to do a Start Here button, a Grades button, or a Help Center. I'm going to go to File, and I'm going to download these buttons with a PNG. So I'm going to download as PNG, so it's high quality, but it's also very manipulable, and it's not going to get grainy on Canvas. So I'm going to download the PNG right here. Now, some people are going to ask, how do I set up my Canvas buttons? How did you get yours to look the way you did? I'm going to send you my entire template profile. It's going to be attached to the YouTube video. It's a forced copy, so I just open the link and it'll make a copy for you. So you can look at that on your own time. But basically, I use the file and then I change the page layout to work for a button shape. Now I'm going to go back to Canvas where I have this little thing right here. I'm going to drag from my little browser right there on Google Chrome, drag it right up into here, and I have my Help Center button. It's ready to be installed into Canvas. Now we are required in education to provide alt text. So I'm going to say it's a Help Center button. I have a student who actually is deaf, not blind, but I've had a student that was blind or hard of sight or couldn't see very well, had a vision impairment of some kind. That alt text really helps because if they can't tell what the image is, they can at least click on it with their screen reader and it'll tell them what that is. It'll read that alt text. So I submit that right there. It's really big. I don't want it to be big. And after a lot of playing around, I've learned that when I click on the button, push the image options, I can just change the image size to 150, and that works for me. It'll automatically change the height to match the appropriate size for width. I can also edit my alt text here if I wanted to explain a little bit more about what it is. I have to move my face out of the way, push done. Now my button's going to be right there, and then I can push save. Once I push save, it will take me right back to my page, and I can see that my Help Center button is there. Now I want to make this Help Center button linkable. So I'm going to go again back up to the top and edit. I'm going to select this Help Center, and I'm going to go right towards the link button is. Again, if you're using the old content editor, the link is just in a different area, but it's still a little chain, like a chain link. And you're going to go to external links, and you can go back to your Google Classroom. I'm going to pop my Google Classroom over here. You can go back to your Google Classroom, and you can just open your Google Meet link. You can take a copy of it, and then take that back with you over to Canvas, and you can drop it right in here. Now, the one thing you want to get rid of is that authorization code all the way just back to the question mark. Once you have a set of 3-4-3, you're all good. You push done. A kid will be able to push that button and they will be able to jump right into your class.